Hey everyone, and welcome back to No Man's Sky. We're continuing the journey to the center of the galaxy, and that should speed up just a little bit because I'm planning to do 7 jumps a video instead of 5 like I previously did. And I've got my warp reactors all ready to go, the Tau and the Sigma linked up with the regular hyperdrive so I can travel about. Actually, let's find out, because before I had Tau and Sigma linked up and that would let me go 740, but it wasn't hooked up to the actual hyperdrive itself. So we'll see what kind of bonus all 3 together is gonna give me. So I'm guessing maybe about 770, but we'll find out. Let's see, that goes to 408, so maybe like here. That's gonna be 570, 575. 575 or 573. I just looked real quick. So there we go, 741. We can go past 740 now, and we can't do 790. So actually, 770 is probably right on the button as to how far we can go now. Let's see if we can find one right at the edge. It doesn't look like we're going to. Okay, yeah, it looks like we can go about 770 now. We can't do 779. So, somewhere in that range. Alright, so let's find some black holes, let's jump through them, and get to our destination. So, let's jump the video forward. Well, I've got a distress signal here. That is a whole lot of ships. I'm not gonna go in there unless my phase beam is working. And we'll find out if it is or not as soon as all of these messages go away. I'm getting spammed. Okay, so let's see. Phase beam, are you working? Phase beam is working. The cannon's not that great on this ship. So I'm gonna go with the phase beam. How many oxides am I rolling with? Oh, a decent amount of oxides. So let's go ahead and give this a go. And we'll just be phase beaming to victory. It's easy button. It does get you some damage, whereas an upgraded photon cannon can just destroy ships before they even get a chance to do anything to you. So I will take some damage, but hopefully it'll be alright. And I didn't even check to see my inventory situation. I'll do that after I destroy these. Although for some reason it's saying there's only 2 ships, but I saw way more than 2. So I don't know what it's smoking, what it's talking about. Getting some emerald though, that's really nice. Let's see, was it this guy? Yeah, there we go. He's the one after me. And I'm gonna have to repair this shield very soon because it's getting beat up. Oh, very soon as in now. And we'll do that with zinc. Why not? And there we go. We got a gold trophy. That must be for destroying starships, and it's the final milestone for destroying starships. That's what gave me that gold trophy just now. I didn't see the name of it. And holy crap, there's 35 ships. So I don't know if the phase beam is going to be able to pull this off unless they start dropping some oxides for me. But I'll destroy as many as I can, get myself some nice resources. Getting lots of gold and emerald and aluminum, all stuff I want. Oh, that dude was after me. It's hard to tell who's actually hitting me and who's just flying around. Okay, well that dude was hitting me, so he's gonna die. I'm gonna need another repair soon, and I'm probably gonna ditch out soon after that. Because I don't want to waste all my supplies. I got a long way to travel still. Just want to pick up the goodies. Okay, let's repair with iron this time. And I'll probably go through one more shield and then bail out. There's really, I mean, even though it's good money, there's not too much of a reason for me to fight starships anymore because I got my trophy, and I don't really need gold and emerald. I do need some aluminum though, so that's good, but it doesn't give quite that much. It mostly gives me gold and emerald from what I've been seeing. And that shield is almost gone once again. Actually, I do have some titanium though. I don't mind dumping titanium into the shield, so maybe I'll stay a little bit longer. Let's dump that titanium in. Well, that didn't do as well as I would have liked. Stay a little bit longer. I do like killing ships. And the money ain't bad. I'm gonna make sure I got room though. Let's give it a Thamium 9. Oh, 30 ships left. That's certainly not gonna happen. Did he just turn like instantly? What happened there? I feel like he had his back to me and then suddenly I was taking fire. And he is gone. And his goodies are mine. Aluminum, which is what I want. Oh my god, who's hitting me? I don't want to shoot someone else. There we go, this guy. You are the troublemaker. Why are their beams so much more awesome than mine? I don't like it. Alright, this guy is gonna go down and then I'm out of here. I've had enough. Can't take a whole battalion by myself. Not without that awesome cannon. Alright, shield is down, but I'm not worried about that. Unless there's more guys hitting me, then I'm very worried. But I don't think there is, so I'm gonna bail out of here and continue heading forward. And now that I've warped out of that last system, I get my journey milestone, and that is legend for destroying 80 starships. That's what gave me my gold trophy. Alright, through the black hole I go. Okay, so this system right here is my final destination for this video. It's a Class G8f. It's got 5 planets and 1 moon. And it's 129,000 light years from the center. So I made pretty good progress there. I think about 12,000 light years. So a whole lot of traveling. And let's see. Usually I just do a scan and I go wherever it wants me to, wherever it pops up. But I think I'm just gonna look at the planets and see what looks interesting. So we got that planet over there. We got this big one right here. Not too interested in checking that out. It's got a moon right there, which looks very interesting. It's got another planet behind it. And another over there. And it looks like 3 of those have water, or at least blue aspects to it, including the moon. I think I'm gonna go check out the moon. I haven't been to a moon in a while. So I'm gonna go check out the moon. Unless it looks like crap once I get close. Let's see. Whoa, it's 48 seconds away, so let me jump that video forward. Okay, well, here I am close to that moon, and it looks like a doppelganger of its planet. They look exactly the same. So I'm still interested in checking out the moon, so I'm gonna go here and see what I can find. Hopefully it's an interesting place. Let's head on down. It's got some blue spots here and there. Those are water as I get closer. So it's got some water. Terrain's not looking all that interesting, but it does have water. Let's do a scan, see what pops up. Let's see, what resource is that? That looks like it's maybe gold? Oh, what is that? That looks weird. I don't know what that is. And I don't want to land there. That's not anything too interesting. Just some tents. Or not tents, but like the little buildings that have tech in them. Not too interested in that. I don't want to go to an outpost. I want to find something cool. Maybe this. This looks like an observatory. May as well land here. See what kind of moon this is. Looks very different than I thought it would be from the atmosphere. And this is an empty moon, so fauna is lacking, flora is barren, but it's a peaceful climate. Sentinels are passive. So yeah, not all that much to see here, to be honest. But I can get myself some upgrades as usual. I can get myself some potentially good money depending on what those resources were. And perhaps some new recipes, some stuff like that. So even though there might not be a whole lot of life and no plants at all, we can still make the best of this place. And let's check out this observatory since we're here. And I'm pretty sure I've got every tech in the game. I have not gotten a new tech in so long. I might just stop checking those soon. But we'll see. So here we go. I haven't been to an observatory in a while. I stand at the terminal and watch a beacon from an unknown star endlessly play itself out on the screen. The pattern seems clear, but what to enter? What to enter is 8273. I discover a location within the distant stars, which is lying. It always lies. It's on this planet. And it's always a plaque or a monolith. And this one is no exception. Or a ruin. I guess there's 3 types. So it's found a ruin. Okay, so let's see just how many... Oh, it lied to me. There is no life on this moon. No life at all. So no plants and no life. So I won't need to look for any creatures, which means I won't get a big bonus, which is a bummer. I like getting those bonuses. Let's see if I can find a resource node nearby at least. It's kind of weird that there's water and no life. Water is the main ingredient in life. At least life as we know it. I'm not seeing any nodes. None at all. Oh, here we go. Well, I got some Heridium at least. Heridium is on every single planet though, so no surprise to see it. Looks like that might be more Heridium off in the distance. So we'll take this Heridium and we'll keep exploring this planet, see what we can find. And I'm not sure what type... Actually, those buildings looked Korvax, didn't they? Yeah, this is definitely a Korvax world, so we'll have Korvax here. And we'll see what else we can find. Okay, well, I think it's time to give my multi-tool a little more love. So what I'm gonna do, these are both bolt caster upgrades. So I'm gonna get rid of these because I don't need them. I dismantled that bolt caster and I don't really plan to bring it back. And what I'm gonna do is put a beam coolant system Sigma on the left here in the middle. I'm gonna put the tier 3 version right here next to it. Is this one? Yeah, beam coolant system Theta. So I'm gonna put the tier 3 here, right next to the tier 4 of the combat amplifier. And I'm gonna put the tier 2 system coolant right here. And I think that'll give me a nice grid boost to make the coolant that much better, and also at the same time improve the combat with the mining laser. Not that it really needs it because it already does so much damage, but whatever, I'll be overpowered. I don't really care. So there we go. I should be able to shoot my mining beam for way longer now without it overheating, so that's gonna help a lot. Okay, this transmission tower has a Korvax within it. This is Echo Analyst Entity Ovushko. Blah, 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 experiment. Blah, 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 experiment, blah, 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 experiment, blah, 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 experiment, blah, blah, blah. The electronic life form is trapped in some kind of temporal loop. It goes through the same motions again and again. It shudders. It looks to me, abruptly screams a half sentence in panic, and then the process begins again. It is somehow unstuck in time. At its feet, resource vaults are burning through products, feeding an experimental procedure of some kind. So what is it? Deactivate propulsion tank, deactivate electron vapor, or deactivate charge reservoir. I have no idea what any of these do, so I guess I'll just deactivate the propulsion tank. The lights in the life form fade. It is forever unstuck in time. A new entity appears in its casing. And apparently nothing bad happened, other than that dude is now gone forever. But nothing bad happened to me, I should say. So, I didn't get anything, though. And let's check out the transmission tower. The tower's communication panel hisses with the conflicting broadcasts of several frequencies. One sounds urgent, but how best to respond? Let's see. That's divide by what? 6? 7? 7. Divide by 6. Divide by 5. Divide by 4. So I need a 6. Distress signal coordinates discovered. Standing with the Korvax has increased. And I have a new distress signal to go check out. Hopefully a new ship. I've already found one crash ship on this planet, but it was not an upgrade. So hopefully this next one is. And why is it up in the sky? That's weird. 48 minutes away. Oh, that's not a door. I'm trying to walk through walls. Oh, it's just the marker. The marker's like way up in the sky for some reason. And I've also got a trading post thing with a landing pad here, so I'll go inside there. There's gonna be another Korvax to talk to and a trade terminal so I can sell my stuff. So let's talk to this guy, Physicist Entity Zareko. Fascinating. Blah, life form, blah, 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 entity, blah, language, blah, rare silicate, blah, research. As I approach the electronic life form, it instinctively starts to analyze me from head to foot. It chitters animatedly, its head tilted to one side. The more it studies, the more the facility's resource vault consumes what my scanner suggests are silicate elements. I mime that I know little of its kind or how it communicates, and the lights in its mask flash. And I believe this is a duplicate. And it wants rare silicate, but I don't have any, and I'm not going to give him my chrysanite anyway. So let's give him an uncommon silicate, see what that does, if anything. Give him some platinum. The electronic life form's lights flicker with mild disappointment. Nevertheless, it rests its hand on my visor and thanks me with a transfer of words of its people. So hey, I wanted that more anyway. I'll take the words. And alright, I just need to sell some things, and I'll be on my way. So holy crap, look how long my beam can shoot now without overheating. Like, look at the top right, that bar is just hardly moving at all. So that's fantastic for harvesting. I can go super long without it overheating. That is incredibly helpful. And even once it hits even once the bar hits max, it still takes a little while for it to overheat. So I can still shoot for a long time after that bar maxes out. And there we go, we finally got that overheat. But the node is almost completely destroyed by then. So that is awesome, really happy with that upgrade. And I'm actually right near a crashed ship. It doesn't look too bad. Let's see if this one's gonna be an upgrade. And, oh, I think it is. 36. I believe mine's a 35. Yep. Awesome. Found an upgraded ship. So I need to dismantle everything on my ship, and then I'll be ready to move on into this ship. Okay, everything on my ship's been dismantled, and it's time to move over to the new ship. So let's move all this stuff over. And we got the shiny new ship, which I like a little bit better than what I've got. So always nice to get a better looking ship. And and everything looks good. This one only has a warp reactor Sigma, but it's not broken, which is good. Although I'm not going to keep this for long, so I guess that really doesn't matter. And alright, let's accept. And here is our new ship, at least for the time being. Just going to get this one able to fly and use it to find another one. Okay, I found a suit upgrade. I've got to get this. So we're going to get this suit upgrade. 4 to 3 slots. And it costs 300,000, so that's going to take out most of the money I have, or at least almost half. So it gets me a little bit low, but it's worth it for the suit upgrade. Well, I've found a manufacturing facility. I'm hopefully going to go in and get myself a new recipe. And I got to use my grenades to blow the door off because I no longer have a bolt caster. And the grenade is my only option. But I've got that ridiculously powerful mining beam to just shred these dudes in seconds. And it's not going to overheat because I've got the coolant on it, so I can just pretty much shoot it forever. It's fantastic. Hopefully it gets some neutrino modules. There we go, there's one of them. Some good money from those. Well, decent, I guess. And I may as well check this, although I doubt it's got anything for me, and it doesn't. So here we go, manufacturing facility. A fragmented file has frozen systems. Fragmented file has frozen systems. The machine is stuck in a loop trying to open it. Its deletion could free up the outpost, but the file would be lost forever. Blah blah, blah blah, data blah, blah blah, probability high. I think I should probably attempt to reconstruct it. So let's try that. Hey, the file manages to reconstruct. And that gets me, what is this? Power gel. Energy recharge cell. Convenient and optimized power storage unit used in a wide variety of weapon and life support systems, easily constructed from common isotopes and frequently found in cylindrical metal containers. So another new recipe for me. I don't know how much I'm really going to use it, but it may lead to other more desirable recipes. So at least I got that out of the way if I don't end up using it. In this transmission tower, there is a Korvax. Priest entity Che Kovro. Korvax entity. Power. Blah blah blah. Isotope blah. The electronic lifeform's bright greeting suddenly slows. It taps its way into its personal data while its facial lights dilate and internal systems crash. Columns of streaming data show its power level spiraling downwards. The lifeform looks to me for help and then points to my gathered resources with a single, slow, and desperate movement. And once again, this seems like a duplicate, but I'm not positive. It looks like it needs an isotope, so I'll just give it carbon. The entity slowly inserts the element into a slot in its hip. It partially reawakens and thanks me with a gift. Yeah, that seems really, really familiar. So I may finally have seen all of the Korvax dialogues. And let's check out this transmission tower. As I access the transmission tower terminal, I'm met with the unsettling hiss of several overlapping signals. One sounds like a distress signal. If I can isolate the frequency, I could pinpoint its location. And this is a ×3 minus 1, so I need 365. Distress signal coordinates discovered. And it may just be an upgraded ship, which I believe would bring me up to 37 slots. And there it is, 5 minutes away. So here we are at another crashed ship, and this is an upgrade. This is a 37 slotter. It's a weird look. It's a really bulky ship, kind of small, but it's an upgrade, and I don't dislike the look, so I'm gonna take it. 37 slots sounds pretty good to me. So we're gonna transfer all my stuff over. I believe I've made enough room. And this is gonna be our new ship. And I didn't even actually look at the warp reactor situation. I should probably do that. Let's see, we've got the hyperdrive and we've got a warp reactor Sigma. Doesn't look like it's got a Tau, so I'll need to build that. And hopefully I've got the supplies to build that because I was running a little low. And alright, so let's accept this. We're gonna repair this ship up and get it all ready to go. Okay, I've got a Korvax plaque here. The ancient marker hums at a frequency that burrows deep into my being, filling me with the voices of the Korvax echoes. Knowledge paves the way to the understanding of probability. The Atlas spoke in fragments. The Atlas interfaces are their shadows. The monoliths are their scattered children. Together they convey the wisdom of the infinite. They must be understood. Seek help with language. My knowledge of the Korvax convergence increases, and it teaches me the word vessel. And here is a Korvax monolith. So let's check this out. See, we'll learn the Korvax word for share, topic, and what's this one gonna give us? Reset. All right, let's interact with the monolith. Tiny floating tetrahedrons emerge from the planet's surface and surround me. I try to wave them away with my multi-tool, but each time they swarm closer to it, as if attracted to it somehow. I raise my multi-tool and they shimmer blue as they dart this way and that, closer and closer. They are within touching distance of my multi-tool. They make one final surge. And it says, Korvax echoes blah 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 traveler, Korvax echoes blah blah technology. I guess I'll let the tetrahedrons in. See what that does. My multi-tool glows bright blue. I have a new technology blueprint. And did I get anything else interesting? It looks like I learned maybe one, maybe two Atlas words. And my faction increased maybe even 3 Atlas words. I saw it jump up a bunch there, but I only saw the word instant for the Atlas. All right, let's keep this, let's keep checking out what's on this planet. Okay, I've discovered another manufacturing facility, so let's bust our way in and see if we can't get another recipe. And the Sentinels are now mad, but I don't care. Do not care. And we can get some titanium. Not bad. Remember when 3 Sentinels used to be a big deal? Now I barely lose any shields at all. Okay, there we go. Already know that tech. Can I get a neutrino module? I can. Sweet. Alright, I guess we'll check the multi-tool, but it's probably not anything I need, and it's not. Alright. Here we go, manufacturing facility. An unknown program has hijacked the terminal. It looks more alien than expected. The code is enmeshed with vital research drives. I can quarantine it before damage is done. Virus, blah, warning, blah, 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 data. I'm gonna quarantine the unknown process. Sounds like a virus. And there we go, the virus is removed. The facility's overseers are relieved. And I get a new product recipe, Aronium. Neutral metal alloy, a lightweight and highly malleable alloy. In high demand on the Galactic Trade Network due to its utility in the construction of planet-side outposts and facilities. So this might be just something I can make for money, which would be pretty sweet because I could just use iron and carbon and get a ton of money, but we'll see. But sweet, another new recipe. Alright, I'm at a trading post and there's a Korvax here. It's Mathematician Entity Tessiel. Blah, Korvax Entity scared. Blah, blah, please, blah, please. I startle the electronic life form from its work. It greets me politely, but when it sees my boltcaster, it starts to vibrate with fear. The entity's voice quavers, and its mass slowly turns to a single dilated red light. Okay, I've definitely had this before. I'll finish reading this one, but this is the last one I'm going to show because I've already shown all of the Korvac's dialogues. It clearly wants to get back to its research work, but is too terrified to take its gaze away from me. The more I try to calm it, the more the poor thing convulses with fear. So I know the correct answer here is to leave it alone, so I'll do that. The life form's unseen overseers thank me for my diplomacy. I received something that will help me in my journey. So it's just some tech I already know. Alright, so I've completed all of the dialogues for the Gek and the Korvac, so only the Vy'keen can have new dialogues for me, but I'm pretty sure I'm close to finishing up the Vy'keen as well, so we may wrap those guys up soon as well. Alright, let me get back to repairing the ship, getting it all ready for its next journey. And I've found a Korvac's ruin. So let's learn the words that it has lying around. That one teaches me primary. And this one teaches me silicates. And here we go. It's a plaque, actually. So there's plaques at the ruins. Brilliant light erupts from the ancient marker. It encircles me, engulfing my mind with the memories and voices of the Korvac's echoes. The dreams of entities who once worshipped here become my own. The Atlas interfaces drift alone in the endless void. They are silent. They are unknowable fragments of an ancient whole, yet their imprint on time and space molds our existence. They are the equation, and life is its answer. Through their monoliths, they give understanding to their boundless meaning and that of our own. Seek help with language. And that's gonna teach me the word excess. Okay, so the ship is all repaired up. Everything's good to go. I've got the hyperdrive and the warp reactor all set. All I need to do is build a warp reactor Tau. I've got the ingredients for it. I'm just missing the dynamic resonators. And I'd craft my own, but I don't have enough chrysonite to do that. So I need to head up to the space station.
Hostile scan detected. Warning. Threat detected. Hostile ships approaching.
Well, apparently while I'm pulse driving around, or whatever you want to call it, I can get attacked by pirates. I thought using your pulse drive was a safe bet, but apparently not. And I've got a photon cannon that's not really doing much for me, so I'm going to use the phase beam. I got to figure out which upgrade makes the photon cannon have that, like, target come up, because it doesn't always do it for me. And it's incredibly helpful when it does. And there we go, we got one of those ships down. I need to repair. We'll do iron. Got quite a bit of that. And there's 5 ships left on me. I should be able to handle them. Not too worried, because my phase beam is working. If my phase beam wasn't working, I'd be in some serious trouble, because I've got nowhere to run, because I don't think there's a planet too close to me. So I've got to repair the shield and actually live through this, but I don't think it's going to be an issue. Although it is getting a little tight now. Let's make sure we don't die. See. I think this one, yeah, he's dead. Alright. It's gonna be hard for me to find all this stuff to pick it up after this battle's done. Stupid pirates. Just minding my own business, just gotta come and mess with me. Looks like he's down. Oh crap. We got 4 left? That doesn't even make sense. Where are they coming from? Alright, let me kill this guy and then I'll repair the shield, and this is gonna be a lot more intense than I thought. We use titanium. Okay, now it says there's 1, so it looks like the counter was just messed up. I'm gonna be just fine. But it was trying to scare me. You evil pirates. Just die. There we go. And crisis averted. I am safe. Enemy ships have been defeated, and hopefully I can go find all the stuff they dropped, but that's not looking like it's gonna happen, is it? Oh, got a bunch of emerald for that. Oh wait, is that something over there? Is that a floating? No, that's something else. I don't know what that is. Well, dang it. I could have got a bunch of stuff. Oh well, better to live. Alright, I'm almost to that space station, heading over there now. Okay, I installed that warp reactor tower right next to my Sigma. My hyperdrive is charged, and I've got 2 extra warp cells for the journey to come. But that is gonna do it for this video, so thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.